All right, we're live.
We're live. Okay. Hi.
Happy belated birthday, Bunny.
Thank you.
There you go. All right, guys. Hold on. In LOD fashion, there you go. Happy birthday, belated birthday, Bunny. There you go.
Oh,
Awesome.
thanks.
Oh, you're welcome. No worries. Here we go.
Warning! Some viewers may find this podcast repugnant. Viewers' discretion is advised.
Nobody's safe. Nobody's safe. Soon as we step out the cage, we raising all of the stakes. Make no mistake, either you stay in your place or we putting you on a plate. Look at our face, we put the fear in the dirt. We had to struggle for change, pick up the pace. We put in infinite work, that's why we stay getting paid. Y'all running late, we moving on to the next. You still been stuck in a phase, there's no debate. We draw the line in the sand, we say it straight to your face. They underrate, till we put the team on our back. We took the city to state, what it's gonna take. Another S on our chest, another beat in the grave.
Yo, guys, what's up? Welcome to another episode of the LOD podcast. And I'm your host. If you're new on my podcast, guys, to the podcast, it's I'm Twisted Josh. And to my right or left, depending on where you look.
I'm over here.
Oh yeah. That way. There you go.
No, the other way.
Oh really? That way. All right.
I'm Bunny.
Just relentless Bunny. Yeah. And yesterday was her birthday. So
It was. I'm old.
how does it feel being 27?
Oh, it's great.
Oh, there you go.
No aches and pains or anything. No wrinkles. I'm as youthful as ever.
Oh, that's what's up. That's cool, man. Oh, sorry, hold on. There we go. Awesome. All right. So we're live on X. So anyway, so how's your day been going? How's everything? Everything's been going good?
Everything's good. I stupidly thought I was yelling into the void, and I was like, hey, it's my birthday. Can I get I want to get up to 700 followers. And I woke up this morning with over 2,000.
Oh,
And
wow.
I kind of freaked out. I was like, I don't know what to do with all of this.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was really overwhelming. Like that hasn't happened to me in a couple years, like since I first went viral on TikTok
Uh-huh.
in 2020. So
Yeah. Oh, straight talk.
who's that?
That's oh, what? Yeah, that's MB. What's up? Marlon Brown?
Marlon Brown?
Yeah, I know, right? We got a celebrity in the house, guys. What's up, Marlon? Oh, that's what's up. Oh. Oh yeah, he says he's good. Yeah. Wow.
Right.
Oh, well, thank you for coming down in the basement, Marlon. I mean, you guys are way up there in the, in the clouds. So yeah, what's up, Dad? Yeah, thanks for stopping by, man.
Hi, Charlie. I don't know Charlie. Hi, Charlie.
Oh yeah, Charlie. What's up? Nice for you to join us. Yeah. Oh yeah, she's cool. She's our moderator.
Oh, okay.
In case things get out of hand.
I know. We're pretty out of hand.
He's about to go live myself on Too Strong, watching it till it starts.
Oh, okay.
That's what's up. And yeah, guys, go watch Too Strong for real. And also Marlon is also he has like multiple. This is he's got Straight Talk, which is awesome. I've seen it. Too Strong is definitely. Oh my gosh, dude, man, I don't know, man, and the Savage Patriots as well. Yeah, thank you. We still got to have you on Savage Patriots too. Yes, sir, we do. Hey, yeah, Fridays or Saturdays. Yep. Hey, same time. So yeah, there you go. Well, nice to see you, sir. Thank you for stopping by. And Miss Charles, I got a new shift, so yay, I'm able to join. You. All right, man. The comments, man. That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Yeah, bet. Let's go, Marlon. Let's go. Let's go. Yes, sir. I may be a little shy because that's that. I mean, it's kind of like equivalent to meeting Trump. You know what I mean? Marlon Brokich. I mean, I had Brokich on the show not too long ago. But yeah, that's it's awesome. But all right, guys. So whatever, bro. Yo, man, go follow them.
Shy.
Go ahead, Miss.
You've never been shy.
Oh shoot! I just not started, man. If you would have seen my early videos, Bunny, or like back in the days, like I used to have another channel. It was like Fix It Yourself, Josh, kind of thing. And then you can hear my stutter like crazy. It's just
Oh, really?
yeah, it was insane. But then I got on TikTok, and then I started, you know what I'm saying, just getting used to it because I know when I stutter, it's like more when I don't either know you or in a you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
in a like weird position to where I feel like I'm not scared or intimidated. It's just like, oh shit, this is I'm sorry. Oh, this is new to me. I'm like, so I start. I'm like, oh my god.
I just can't. I have a hard time because I've never known you to be shy. I've known you for a few years now, and I've never known you to be shy.
Yeah, I'm an introvert / extrovert.
Yeah. I can put it on for a little bit, and then like once this is done, I'm like, okay, quiet time.
Yes.
I'm gonna watch some TV. I'm gonna snuggle with my animals, and I'm gonna hang out with my husband and shh, nobody talk.
Yeah, exactly.
Nobody talk. Yeah, he's up there lying. I know. Yeah, he's lying.
After this podcast, and like every podcast, like I like take a couple of days off because I like to recharge for some reason. It just ugh.
No, you need to.
Yeah.
You need to.
Yeah.
I feel like after today, I felt so bad because like X puts you on a follow back like limit or something, and I was trying to follow people back, and they were like, no, we can't follow anybody back. I was like,
oh really? They have a limit on it?
yeah, you can only follow so many people in a certain amount of time. I still don't really understand how it works. But yeah, 2,000 followers in less than 24 hours.
That's insane. I was like, in your conversation, I'm like, I hope she doesn't take this the wrong way. I'm like, overachiever. And I started laughing. I'm like, oh man.
No, I knew it was you. I think honestly, I think it was Pack and Patriot shared it, and 3 Rows shared it. And then other people started sharing it. And I was just like,
oh wow.
And then I feel like I have to respond to everybody. They're like, happy birthday. I'm like, thank you. I wrote thank you so many times. I didn't want to be like, I wanted to be sincere. And I am sincere, but like, I wanted to just engage and not just be like, I'm just farming and looking for followers. Like, I want to actually meet people.
Yeah. You know what? I mean, through all the storm of TikTok and all their BS, I'm like, I've met a lot of like cool people like you. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm like, because from the start, I was like, I'm thinking I'm going crazy because I'm like, I don't have nobody to talk to, and everybody you talk to is like too scared to talk. You know what I mean? Like they're just like they're in the corner, like it's like, and I'm out here like, these government officials, blah blah blah, and then I'll talk to my family. They're like, Dad, just shut up.
Yeah, if I didn't have Mike, before Mike, it was just like I had you guys. I've had you guys. I've had you guys for a couple years, and because it was so isolating.
Yes,
it was so isolating, and I don't think I could have gotten through it without at least those early days of TikTok. There was a lot of really good community, and there was a lot of good friendships that were made. No. Sorry, that was my son.
No, you're good.
He
You're good.
just came in and like he's been homesick. So
Oh,
anyway,
so
yeah.
no, it's fine. You
Well,
know. Hold on, Charlie. You said no trigger. I'm sorry. I apologize to you guys. No trigger is working, and so yeah.
you're stuck
Uh,
with me. Sorry.
well,
I'm not as cute as he is.
you're you're stuck with us, Charlie. You're stuck with us.
He's stuck with us.
There you go.
He's good. He's good eye candy, you know? He's a good guy.
I was like when I'm like, oh, because I mean, him and I, we kind of like, it's weird because I just, I would never thought that because Trigger, when I followed him back in the days, like thousands, like hundreds of thousands of followers, and I was like, whoa, man, this dude's like he's pretty cool, man. So I was like, whatever. So, I was like, whatever, and then it just like, and then for a moment there, I lost track of him. I didn't see him on TikTok anymore, and then I found him on Instagram. I'm like, is this D Walker Trigger Warren? He's like, yeah. I'm like, whoa. I'm like, what's up? So ever since then, I just hit it off, and it's like, oh, So anyway, yeah. Sorry he couldn't be here, but uh,
Jerk.
yeah. So basically, he wished he could be here. Trust me, he wished he could be here. I mean, he may pop up later. Who knows? But we miss you, Trigger. Miss you, bro. Yeah, man, he's good people too. So all right. Yeah, Charlie's like, LOL. Yes, he is.
Yes. He is. He's a good-looking guy. He's got the whole manly, like dark, rough voice. Yeah.
Oh,
Hi.
all right. Go ahead, Bunny. Sorry.
Hey, he's got the whole manly machismo thing going. And there are still girls who like their men to be men and not their men to be girls. So,
Yep.
We do exist.
Yeah, but make sure, real quick, Bunny, and then we'll cite that real quick. Good luck with the podcast, bro. When you come on, we will get you. We'll get your subs up for you. Hey, Marlon, thank you, sir. Thanks for stopping by. Hey, I'm at the 300 club, man. I'm cooking, chucking away, but no, I appreciate it. Thank you, though. Just shoot me an email, drop me a DM. You know what's up. You know where to find me. Yeah. Oh, okay. So what were you talking about? Okay, so where
He's
we
a man.
yeah. So make sure, but you gotta vote the way your man tells you, right?
Yeah, I can only vote as a conservative woman. I'm only allowed to vote the way my husband tells me because us conservative women are clearly all being abused by our husbands and we have no voice.
Yeah. You know what? If you go, hey Charlie, go follow Bunny, and I wish I had Instagram. Hold on, I can pull it up, but it's gonna take me a good minute. But yeah. I'm telling you, Bunny made. I was like laughing my butt off when she made that. I was like, what?
Well, first of all, why was her face so big in the camera? Did you notice that?
Yeah, she was a big girl. That's why.
It was like this. It was like her whole head was just like that. It was really there to see. That was terrible.
No, I can't log into my deal. Yeah, I should have brought it up because someone told me to bring it up. I was like, Josh, bring that up because I wanted to show. Wanted to show everybody what your Instagram. But anyway, go follow Relentless Bunny. Go follow her on Instagram.
It's Bunny Unleashed. Bunny _ or yeah. Hold on. I don't know what my own account is. Hold on. Yeah, it's Bunny _ Unleashed. It looks like this. I don't know if that helps. Bunny Unleashed.
Bunny _ Unleashed. Yeah. But didn't because I'm also following you
Or
on
like,
another account though.
yeah, I just haven't logged into it. That's a bigger account. I
Okay.
just haven't logged into it. I haven't. I had that account, and then I posted a video, or I posted something that I tagged Trump and Vivek in it, and they shut my account down.
Oh wow.
No warning, no nothing. I got shut out, logged out, couldn't get into it, like for months, and then one day it just reappeared. Like I got locked out of it for probably 3 or 4 months.
Mm-hmm.
And so I had these other accounts, these smaller ones. So I've just been playing around on that now. I don't want to do the bigger one. The other one's got like, I don't know. So I think it's over 1,000. It used to be. It could be smaller now. But I keep my account private because I don't like to deal with idiots.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, but you know what? I've been dealing with idiots in Instagram since this year, actually. Like towards the end, like well, actually we're going in September, but yeah, in the middle of this year, they stopped. These trolls stopped coming for some unknown reason. Because it may be because Instagram has a setting now that I don't think nobody knows about, that you can see less political stuff.
They have a setting for that?
Yes, ma'am. They do.
Do they have a setting to get rid of idiots?
Yeah. No, because what they'll probably tell you, just use the block button.
That's unfair. Hold on. I got my cat scratching at the door, so we need to entertain everybody.
No worries. No worries. All right, guys. So we're gonna get down to the topic is Robert Kennedy endorses Trump. Whoa, wow. And then also, but where we're gonna start first is Telegram CEO Pavel Duvo. He's been arrested, and of course he's out on bail. But check it out: Telegram CEO Pavel Durov, reportedly charged by French authorities. What to know about the arrest and why there's backlash. So I'm not going to read all of it. This is on Yahoo News, but also it says the same thing that the New York Post says, but the New York Post is shorter than this, but this gives a little bit more information. So whatever. So it says the same thing, but he was the co-founder and CEO of the messaging app Telegram, who was arrested on Saturday, reportedly has been charged by French authorities with enabling criminal transactions. The charges carry a maximum penalty of 10 years in prison and a fine of, that's a weird number though, $555,750 US.
Well, because it's
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the equivalent.
Which still is like, I just, me and numbers and everything else is just like, it's like, I find it odd. I don't know.
And I'm pretty sure they let him out on bail. And
yes.
He has a $5 million bail.
Yep. New York Post states that his bail was $5.6 million. Like, no cap. Here, I'm gonna share this real quick. Hold on. Where's it at? Dang it. Yes, it says
5.6 million bail.
Yep.
In order to stay in France.
Yeah. That's crazy. $5.6 million? That is nuts.
I don't know if their judicial system works the same way ours does with bail, and you only have to put up like a certain percentage of the
Right.
bail to get out. I don't know. Like, I don't know if he had to pay 5.6 million. I have no idea how their legal process goes.
Because here in the States, isn't it like 10%?
Mhm.
Like, right?
Yeah.
I'm thinking, yeah. Wow, that's crazy.
Yep. It's 10%. And I'm bad at math, so I don't know what 10% of what's 10% of 5.6 million. Hold on.
Yeah, same here. Just take off a zero.
So is it $560,000?
Yeah.
I mean, he's got it. He's got money, but still, you shouldn't have to pay it to begin with.
I know. It might as well fund the government for the year, basically. I don't know. That's just crazy.
He shouldn't have left Russia. I mean, there's a reason that Russia has Snowden.
Mm-hmm.
I know that Russia had issues with him, but they never tried to shut him down or arrest him.
Mm. All because he refuses to help authorities wiretap users, guys.
Mhm.
Basically. Was charged Wednesday with being complicit in the spread of crime on the popular messaging app, including child sex abuse, drug trafficking, and fraud, officials said. Among the charges was the allegation that he refused to help French authorities wiretap users of the site who were suspected of crimes, Paris prosecutors said. As part of the bail condition, Durov, a Russian-born dual French citizen, may not leave France and must check in at police station twice a week. And then the prosecutor, whatever her name is, I'm not even freaking butchering it. I'm even trying it. Accused 39 of Durov 39 of showing a near total absence of replies to legal demands from officials looking for Telegram to help crack down on crime tied to its services. Okay. And it says here, blah, blah, blah. Okay. She said nothing. She said, noting that her office was specifically targeting organized crime. That's their excuse that they're using. Oh, we're targeting organized crime.
They were going on a fishing expedition, and he didn't want to participate.
Yeah.
They were trying to use a backdoor.
Yeah. Yeah, Durov arrest has also raised free speech concern with ex Elon Musk joining the cause to liberate the person many views as his Russian counterpart. So, but get this, guys, the French President Emmanuel Macron maintains that the decision to bring charges against Durov was in no way political. Bull crap.
That's a lie.
Yeah.
That's a lie.
Yeah. And basically not Yahoo News says the same thing. But Yahoo News gives like a little breakdown though too. And it says in 2020 post on Telegram right before the app reached 500 million active users, Durov reassured users that the company would not be sold to a larger media conglomerate, which is what happened with WhatsApp. Who owns WhatsApp, guys? Who owns that?
Facebook.
Yep. Meta.
What does that say? It's noteworthy that only secret chats have end-to-end encryption, unlike with Signal or WhatsApp. So Signal does not have end-to-end encryption anymore?
I don't even know what Signal is. I don't know. I've never heard of that app before.
It's like a messaging app.
Okay.
It's kind of like WhatsApp.
Mm. Yeah. But yeah, here's the kicker, guys, though, too. It says, but the freedom from advertising or pay. Well, okay. It says, but the freedom for advertising or membership fees can come with a price because Telegram messaging and public posts are not moderate as strictly as those of other platforms. It ends up allowing a lot of content like that of extremist right-wing groups and organized crimes that would be banned elsewhere. Now, for your audience out there, do you think they care about anything else? I mean, for Pete's sake, the border's wide open. Yeah, I mean, what Colorado's getting, you know, um, what?
Invaded.
Yeah, basically.
They had apartment complexes totally taken over by a Venezuelan gang.
Yeah, yeah, and they're arming them too because they did. I don't know. There's a woman on social media, and I saved her on my TikTok, I believe. She's saying that her apartment complex got run like over, like really like invaded. Like basically, that's their territory, and that's it. And she doesn't know what to do. Basically, she was in her car in tears, and it's like I don't know what. But the landlord is still expecting rent from her.
What?
Yeah, and she's going on a tangent. No, I'm not like. No, let me see if I have it in my. I gotta go on my favorites. Let's see if I have it still in my TikTok. Yeah, I'm telling you, well, TikTok might have got rid of it, but I'm telling you, I need a. Yeah, no doubt. I'm not capping. She was in her car freaking crying, and she's like, but they want us to pay rent. They want, why our apartment complex is getting overrun by Venezuelans.
They want you to pay rent for a place that you don't live anymore because you got kicked out by a bunch of illegal immigrants.
Yep. And they're running them out too. The illegal immigrants or Venezuelans or whatever you want to, whoever's they're running them out. Yeah. I saved it to my favorites because I was going to ask somebody to confirm it,
I mean, I've seen a few videos today of armed men like breaking into people's apartments and stuff and just taking over.
Oh, you saw that too, right? On Twitter?
Yeah, I saw it on Twitter, I saw it on Instagram, and then I saw about the school bus of kids that they tried to jack. I've been trying to post it to my Instagram for probably 9 hours now, and it's not doing it. Less than 9 hours.
What? Are you kidding me? Really?
I'm not. I see.
They try to jack a school bus?
Yeah, of kids. Hold on. Let's see if that'll play.
Tried to board a school bus this morning while it was traveling to a school. The superintendent for the Humboldt del Zura Union School District informed parents of that incident earlier today. It happened at one of the stops on the school district's bus route that heads to Oak Grove Middle School and Humboldt Primary. Meanwhile, yesterday afternoon, in a similar area along another route, the superintendent says that a group of migrants tried to stop another bus. Border Patrol, CHP, and the Sheriff's Office have now been informed of these incidents. The superintendent says that for the safety of everyone, if a driver sees a group of migrants at a bus stop, they will drive past it and move on to the next.
Wow. Wow. Okay, we're gonna go on this conspiracy run real quick, Bunny. Do you think they're trying? When I say they, do you think? Yeah, well, of course you know what I mean when I say they. So do you think they're trying to provoke a civil civil unrest?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, cool. I just wanted to ask you because I mean, because I'm like, as soon as I saw that, I'm like, what in the heck? But if you're an everyday American and you carry something like that around, you're gonna have the SWAT team up your butt.
I mean, yeah. Of course, it depends on the state you live in, but
okay,
you get a state like mine. We've got constitutional carry now, so we're good.
That's what's up.
We're good. And they just did that.
They
just changed the law.
Yeah, it's weird that we have to pass a law to make it constitutional. Okay, constitutional
right?
carry. Yeah, but we have a constitution.
We have a constitution. The constitution says we have the right to bear arms and it shall not be infringed. And yet we have to pass laws so that we can abide by the constitution. And if I hear one more idiot say, well, you don't need an ID to buy a gun, I'm going to throw my phone. Forget. Like,
Where do you find these people, man? They seem interesting because
I don't know, but it's painful. Like, that's why I said I want to filter by idiots. And like, you have to have at least a minimum of like 110 IQ for me to pay attention to you, because anything below that, and just all of these people, you don't need an ID to buy a gun. Yeah, if you're doing it illegally, you don't.
Yeah.
You do it the legal way. You have to do your ID, you have to do a background check, and it usually takes a little bit of a while. You got to fill out all these forms and do all this stuff. Like, there's nothing shady about it. They don't just hand it out like lollipops.
Right. Well, that's some of these liberal people, when they go, I want to say you know what? I'm going to call these. Okay. You know what? Because
they are.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't say liberal. I'm going to say morally socialist, because I'm just, you know what? To be honest with you, now it's apparent that everything is not about right and left anymore. It's about good and evil. If you haven't picked up on that, guys, I don't know what else to tell you.
This is the most important election of our nation's history.
Yes, ma'am.
I mean, this is the battle between freedom and tyranny, good and evil, dark and light. Like, she is so bad. And I know we're not really talking, but she is so bad. She is so bad. Did you see they are doing an 18-minute long interview, scripted, CNN, that they've edited, and they've been dropping clips of it, and it is horrific. It is so, I thought I was having a stroke when I was listening to it, because I couldn't understand what she was saying. And I was like, am I having a medical episode?
I heard she was supposed to have one at 9:00.
Yes,
right?
It's tonight at 9. They're airing it, and it's only 18 minutes long. And then I saw, and I don't know if this is true or not, but it made me laugh really hard. They are not going to be releasing the transcript of the full interview.
Wow.
Can you imagine how bad it must be?
Yeah.
Like, it's gonna be so bad. It's got to be so bad.
You know what? It reminds me of I was in Walmart, you know, buying the necessities and whatever. And then all of a sudden I saw a dude, like, he was smiling, supporting his, you know, and he had a face of Kamala Harris. I was like, what the heck? Really, bro? But anyway, I was like,
I throw up in my mouth a little bit when I see it. I do. I gave these people this. I saw a sticker on their car, and I drove by them, and of course it was the girl driving, and the beta was sitting in the passenger seat. And I drove by, and I looked, like, I had to catch a glimpse of what these people look like. I was curious, and it was exactly what I thought, like this younger blonde girl and this poor skinny man bun wearing soy boy thing. And yeah. And I just I was like, ew. Like, I think I actually looked at them and said, ew. I don't think they saw me, but I was just like, ooh. Like, I can't hide it anymore. I try and I can't.
Hey, that's fine to be in disgust, man. I'm right there with you when it was, you know, back in the election, you know, when it was Trump versus Biden, and these fucking, they had like in my somewhere in my past my town, going into my town, I saw the Biden supporters, all that, and I just flicked them. I go, yeah. I was driving by, like, I'm like.
It's funny. I hardly saw any Biden stuff
Mhm.
anywhere ever. I think in my whole time of living in this area, I probably only saw like 4 or 5 stickers on a car. And now I'm seeing more. Not a lot. Not, but I live in a pretty conservative area too. Like the county I live in is pretty red. Like
That's cool.
we're country folk. We're
There
good
you
old.
go.
There's a lot of good old boys here.
No, dang! Now I'm gonna get banned. Now I'm gonna get banned. Now it's just like, okay, yeah.
We're not racist.
You know, Jason, I'll do try to the small town.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah,
I
bring
mean,
it, guys,
yeah,
bring
we're
it.
kind of a small town, but there are a lot of areas around us that are turning purple
Oh,
because we have a lot of people moving here from blue states.
that
And
see,
it makes the county page on Facebook
mhm.
is lit. It's amazing. It's basically everyone from down here telling them to all go back home.
see, what are your thoughts? See, okay, so we're gonna get off topic real quick, but it's fine. What are your thoughts about people moving from blue states to red states, and so to red states? What's your opinion on that?
Okay. I have very strong opinions on this, as I'm sure I have strong opinions about a lot of things.
Uh-huh.
You know, my area, we've been red for a while,
Mm-hmm.
and we like how we do things. And what we don't like are when people from blue states who haven't accepted personal responsibility for turning their blue states into a complete shithole,
Mm-hmm.
they want to come here and try to turn us into the hellhole that they left because they haven't taken responsibility that their votes, that their actions in their own communities is what turned their own communities into dumps. And until you can actually take responsibility and be like, okay, well, my vote does mean something. My vote does have power. My vote does have weight locally.
Mm-hmm.
And not so much on the national scale, but I'm going to go to jail for saying that. Merrick Garland will come after me. But you have to take responsibility. Like, we have certain people in office around here that are doing a lot of bad stuff, and it's our responsibility to call them out on it,
Mm-hmm.
and remove them from office, because what they've been doing is clearly not working for us. And I think come here, sit down, see how we do stuff, and kind of fall in line, because I'll be damned if this state turns blue. I'll be
Mm-hmm.
damned if this area turns blue. Like, we don't really have problems at the schools with all of the stuff that you see in other states. It doesn't happen here. It really doesn't. And we don't want it. So we're pretty good here. We're a lot like Florida. We're like your bastard, stepbrother. Kind of.
Yeah.
We are. We got Georgia separating us a little bit, but
Mm-hmm.
South Carolina is a lot like Florida. And we're getting I know you guys are getting a lot of people there too.
Yes. Yep. Yeah. Just I wish they would just stay in their state and fix it.
Yeah.
Say I agree with you on that in that aspect. I mean, I wish they just. That's how you're gonna you can't solve the problem just by moving from your state that you screwed up and then move it to another state and expect that's a definition of insanity, guys. Like, I mean, in my opinion, and that's
They talk
definition of
about that
insanity.
in like Alcoholics Anonymous and stuff. So they talk about, like, when you have a problem, moving isn't going to fix the problem, because wherever you go, there you are.
Right.
And this is almost it's a similar thing. Like, wherever you go, there you are. And if you're still taking that same kind of mentality and
Mhm.
that gimme and woke ideology, and you're taking it with you elsewhere, and you're trying to force your beliefs on other people elsewhere, it's not going to work out, and you're going to turn everybody else into a total dump too.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. It's like yeah. It's like a a school of piranhas, so to
Mhm.
speak.
Our thing, and I'm sure Florida is having this issue too, is we have a lot of wetlands and marshlands and stuff like that,
Mhm.
and they're trying to build, and they're building so much, and they're running out of space. So they're encroaching on wetlands, and these houses are being built without like good solid foundations because they're not really being built on earth, on land, on solid land. They'll use what do they call it, artificial fill,
Right.
but it shifts. It's almost like a little bit like jello. And then when we had like the storm a few weeks ago, it floods. Like there's no, because they cut down so many trees, and the trees help to with flooding and preventing flooding and things like that.
Mhm.
They cut down so many trees, and they've absolutely destroyed the places where the water used to just go naturally,
Yeah.
where the houses are now, and houses are getting flooded. Like there was so much flooding in some areas.
So they're going in. So down here in Florida, we have like as you know, protected. So they're. So you mean to tell me that they're encroaching on wildlife?
Yeah.
But isn't that okay? Cue the card, YouTube. Cue the card. The card. Isn't that what about climate change? What's going on with the endangered species?
Weird,
Seems
right?
like it is.
Oh, and then they cry about, they're like, oh my God, there's an alligator in my neighborhood. Well, no shit. You killed its home.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course you're going to have a freaking alligator sitting in your driveway.
Yep.
You're like, well, we should kill the alligators. No, bitch, they were here first.
Exactly.
You go home. You don't like alligators? You leave. We've all learned how to live with them. We're
Yeah.
okay. We ignore them. They ignore us. We peacefully coexist. They don't mess with us. We don't mess with them. Idiots mess with them.
Yeah.
Idiots.
Yeah.
People who are not familiar with the alligator life. They are idiots. They'll try and feed them. Feeding them makes them more aggressive. You just don't go near them. You don't take your dog near a lagoon because no, it happens. These people
Yep.
are so dumb.
Yep.
They're so dumb. This
Oh yeah,
poor
we could.
eaten by an alligator on Hilton Head in 2018. She was walking her little dog next to the lagoon one morning, and this freaking alligator came out and ate her. It was like
What?
yes. Yes. I mean,
Bruh.
I shouldn't laugh. It was really awful. It was bad. Laughing.
Like, I mean, that's something that snowbirds would do. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, what's this? It's a cute puppy.
She had been there a lot, and like I've lived in the South since 1994, and when we first moved here, we did not know. And my friends that I hung out with when I first moved here, we were all from the North. Like I was from Maine, my friend was from New York, my other friend was in Canada. So we had floods, and like the streets were legit flooded. So we're like, sweet, we can go swimming in the street. No. You know what comes out when there's floods other than alligators? Snakes.
Mhm.
And we have venomous ones. Big venomous ones. So we had to go and find other places to hang out other than, swimming down the street. That was fun. But we were idiots. We didn't know. And now we know. So now we don't go near big bodies of flooded water because and the floating ant piles. Like it's dangerous down here.
Mhm.
And you have to respect the wildlife.
Well, I mean, that's what I see. That's what I told my wife. I said when I retire, I want when I'm sorry, when we retire, I want to get out of Florida and move to either South Carolina or North Carolina because to me it's beautiful. I'm like, for some reason that's like I love that. I don't like Georgia too much. I hate Georgia for some unknown reason.
South Carolina is cool because we have like two different environments. Like we've got the beach, but then we also have mountains up in the upstate. and there's terrain and stuff, and you're so close to the Smoky Mountains up there, and it's nice. It's cool. Like we can be up in the upstate in 4.5 hours.
Mm.
Isn't that bad? I like South Carolina. I'm very happy here.
But then again, I can move. I really like Tennessee too. I like,
Go to Tennessee.
huh?
I would go to Tennessee.
Yeah, because my oldest, actually used to live in Tennessee, and I'm like, where she lived, it was like the view was just, you saw the mountains. I'm like, oh, dude, I could, bruh, I could love, yeah. And then the people over there were just so hospitable. They were just so nice, and oh yeah. I'm like, yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah, we loved it. We went there last summer, and for a week, we went to Gatlinburg, and then
Yeah, I was over there. Yeah,
we stayed in
Kodak.
this little like yurt, like a fancy yurt. We went glamping. I took my Marine glamping.
Really?
I dragged it.
Uh,
Like, we're going glamping. It was nice. It was really quiet. We didn't have any cell phone service, and we just kind of hung out for 2 days, and it was nice and quiet. We didn't kill each other, so that was nice. That was fine. It was nice. We didn't see any bears. I was really sad about that. I wanted to at least get like a glimpse, but no.
Yeah.
I love it there. I would go there.
Yeah.
Mike wants to write my book, so then we can live off of me selling a book and then go live in a cabin in the woods on a lake.
Just as long as you don't turn into Johnny Depp. Remember that old movie where he's a writer and he goes crazy? As long as you don't.
I'm already there, though.
What? Oh shit! All day. What the? Okay.
I'm already there. I don't know. So should we talk about RFK?
Yeah, we. Well, hold on, real quick, and we'll move. Chris I don't know if you guys heard about this. Chris Provoke, the front. I may say his name wrong.
Lofsky?
There you go. Thank you. From Rumble, CEO from Rumble. This is what he states here. He's like, I'm a little late to this, but for good reason. I've just safely departed from Europe. France has threatened Rumble, and now they have crossed a red line by arresting Telegram CEO Pavel Duval, reportedly for not censoring speech. Rumble will not stand for this behavior and will use every legal means available to fight for freedom of expression, a universal human right. We are currently fighting in courts of France, and we hope for Pavel Duval's immediate release. Yeah. So I was listening when I was hearing about this too, and I'm reading and hearing about it. It was like he just escaped in the nick of time, because I'm assuming that these people think that the government over there is after them. I mean, but they're right to think about to think like that, right?
I think so. I think. Can you pull that up again?
Oh, I just got rid of it. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I just want to make sure I quoted it right.
Okay. I'll be BRB. Give me a second. I have it in my emails.
It's so weird. I look at my ring is on my wrong hand on the screen. It's confusing. Everything's backwards.
Yes. Yeah. Well, I'm sorry. I don't have the Yahoo.
Let me see if I can find it on Twitter. X, whatever it's called. What's his name? Chris. Why is Chris?
I'll be right back.
Oski, there it is. Okay. So he responded to Macron
Mm-hmm.
3 days ago, and he said, when you say you are committed to freedom of expression, you are lying. We have a letter from France that proves this without a doubt. We had to shut down Rumble in France because you have no commitment to freedom of expression.
Wow.
So, but the one that you read, and this is almost what tells me that the thing with Telegram is a complete fishing expedition,
Okay.
because he says France has threatened Rumble, but Rumble is not a communication app. Not really. It's mostly videos, lives, news. At least that's been my experience. Maybe there's like another side of Rumble that I'm not aware of, but it's not the same kind of app, but it is the app that conservatives use.
Right.
And so if they really were trying to go after organized crime or things like that, then they should also be going after Facebook and Instagram and WhatsApp. They should be going after all of them, but they're picking these two in particular. And there's a reason for that. It's not because of child pornography. I found it like what I think is child trafficking on Facebook in the marketplace
Wow.
a few years ago. And I still see posts for it all the time. So they can save the whole, we're looking at organized crime and blah, blah, blah. No, you're not.
Right.
You're targeting people.
Yep.
You're
Yep.
targeting people.
And it's all over the app too. I mean, just take this instance. I mean, me, because I like to play a lot. So anyway, so I go on Instagram and then I'm like, you know what? I hear people getting creators getting monetized and stuff like that. So you know what? Let me see if I fit the profile. Sure enough, you have community guidelines violation that I don't even know about. I'm like, what are you talking about? But I'm doing the same. One was I'm quoting an article. The other one is sharing sharing another creator's video, and I don't know what the other one is. But I'm like, seriously? I'm like, okay, so that's why I think this whole and then on and also you get shadow ban and stuff like that, as you know. I mean, it's just nuts that they go after they go after conservatives more than. But once again, this is election interference.
Yeah, I did see something that, and I don't know where I saw it, but that I don't even know if I want to say this because I don't even know. Maybe I imagined it, but somebody said something about Trump going after Zuckerberg for election interference in 2020.
Okay.
If he gets into office, which is, I think, exactly why he came out with that letter to Senator Jordan. I think he is trying to put out as many fires as he can. I really do. Stop banging on the door. The cat. Now she's on the other side, and now she wants to come in. Oh, it's Tyson. Oh, Tyson's fun. Tyson will get on camera. Hold on. I'll go get him. He's a delight. Come on, idiot.
Oh yeah, here you go, guys. It says, give me a second here. Of course, Business Insider. I'm not gonna pay you any. Man, come on now. This is so stupid. I don't gonna pay you money. Okay, let's go to the Washington Post. All right, here we go. Let me see if I'm gonna go ahead and pull it up here. And there was one too that he also says that he was like basically bullied by the Biden and Harris administration, that he had to censor certain things.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh yeah, here you go, guys. So hopefully, yeah, there you go. See,
I have the letters. I saved them. I save everything.
Meta CEO admits Biden Harris admin pressured company to censor Americans.
Yep.
Admitted in a letter on Monday that his company, Facebook, was pressured by the Biden administration to censor Americans, particularly regarding COVID-19 content. Go ahead, cue that card too, YouTube. Yeah.
Yeah.
More than a year after providing the committee with thousands of documents as part of its investigation into content moderation on online platforms, along with documents, the Meta CEO said the company has provided a dozen employees to be available for transcribed interviews, stressing Meta's cooperation with the investigation.
He's scared.
Yeah.
He's scared.
Yeah.
Did you see his interview after Trump,
Nope.
He didn't so much say like, I'm supporting him, but he was like, it was something to the effect of there was nothing more American in like seeing that man stand up and say, fight, fight, fight after that happened. And honestly, when I saw that, I did feel like he was being genuine in that moment.
No.
I did in that interview. I wish I remembered where I saw that interview. He did seem genuine in that moment. Like he really did seem impassioned and like sharing in that same feeling that a lot of us did. Like, holy cow, what did we just see?
Right.
And I don't know if that plays into it. I don't forgive him. I know a lot of people are like, oh, we can forgive him. No, sorry. Mm-mm.
Nope.
There's no forgiveness. Not on my heart. Not on my part.
Well, him and Fauci too, because Fauci, when I heard about him getting West Nile, or I'm sorry, he went to the hospital for West Nile virus or whatever the case is. I'm like, good riddance. I'm like, whatever.
Yeah, but a week before he had the you know what again.
Really?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Wow. So do you think he might be injecting himself with this stuff? It's weird. It needs a host, right? Let's try it. I don't know.
I don't know. I posted something like that. Like, well, didn't he just have the whatever last week? And someone was like, yeah, but now he has West Nile virus. And I'm like, I know, but it's just weird to me. Like, how do you if he's homesick, what's he doing that he's getting this too? That seems like a lot of sickness.
Yep.
For someone who's had all the stuff.
Yep.
Because I know if I say those things on YouTube, you'll get in trouble. So I'm trying not to say those things.
It's okay because for some reason my intro is copyrighted. I don't know why. It's just it's like whatever. It's fine. Oh, you're gonna like the other another podcast episode that we're gonna do on the 20th. I don't put my episodes on because I don't want to try to anybody to take it. I'll tell you. I'll let you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, am I coming and doing that one?
You can if you want to.
Joy.
Hey, yeah. I'm sorry.
Nothing. I was like, this brings me joy. Oh, I hate that word.
Oh, yeah, exactly right. You. Yeah. Anyway, let's move on.
I used to love that word. I hate it now.
Yeah.
It feels so dirty in my mouth.
Well, yeah, you have Joy Reid, you have Joy's, hey, come out and Tampon Tim using Joy, and there's come on, man.
Which is a schmatzy saying.
Exactly. Schmatzies.
I figure YouTube won't want me saying that word either.
Yeah. All right. So you have anything else? I mean,
do I
I'm sorry to say about the topic on this on this aspect, because we're gonna roll into Robert. Okay, good. All right, here we go. Hey, guys, I shouldn't have to tell you this. We're all adults in this chat room, hopefully, on Twitter, YouTube, and Rumble. What's going on? Like, comment, or share, and comment especially. I don't want to tell anybody anything.
I can't.
Anyway.
I can only see the YouTube comments.
Yeah, no, it'll come. It comes up on my end, and nobody's, but it's all good. It's all gravy. They'll see it eventually. But hey,
boring.
I'm sorry.
I told you I'm boring.
No,
they want the eye candy. They want Trigger. They come for Trigger, and then they're stuck with this.
No. It's just I don't know. It's the way that's I don't. You know what? I'm gonna tell you something. Right? It's like this is the most that I've had in as far as viewership. I'm on 8 viewers on YouTube, and then on Twitter I have 5.
Oh, well, that's exciting.
It is. I mean, we reached the 300 mark on subscribers as far as on YouTube. So I'm like, oh wow.
Cool.
Yeah. So yeah. I mean, that was my goal anyway for the summer, was to get 300, and
you got your 300.
Dang right. And more to come.
Yes.
So all right, guys. So here we go. Excuse me. Our main event is how RFK endorses Donald Trump. Here we go. We're gonna only play some of it. I mean, we should all know by now I'm a week late, but you know what? I like being a week late because you get all the information. You get actually more information than just being on it. In my opinion.
He's very low key.
Oh yeah, sorry about the distortion, because you heard about the Foo Fighters trying to sue Trump for copyright infringement.
Oh God, yeah. Even though they had the rights to it.
Yes. Yep. What, Trump campaign, right?
Yep.
Oh, I also reminds me too. I read in another article that dang, what's his name? The Isaac Hayes family.
Yeah, they were suing him. I don't know what happened with that.
Yeah.
He was posting a bunch of stuff on X too. The Sun.
Wow.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, they just all want money. That's it.
Way to stay relevant and get money.
Thank you. Yep. All right.
He's a very low-key person.
Oh, this is not my internet, guys. FYI, I know we have technical difficulties. This is actually because I watched it before the show, and this is what Fox News, and actually a commenter was like, dude, what's up with the distortion of this video? So it's not on my end, guys. FYI.
But he's highly respected. He is a great person. I've known him for so long. For the past 16 months, Robert F. Kennedy Jr.
Okay, blah, blah, blah. Okay, here we go. Is that too loud?
Amazing. It's true.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, yo, Bobby in that stance, dude. He was about to
and his
wrestle.
uncle, amazing.
Look at
Can't
that
even
stance.
believe I have to say this. Nearly assassinated in Pennsylvania last month. Bobby called me to express his best wishes. He knows firsthand the risks incurred by leaders who stand up to the corrupt political establishment. When you stand up, you bring on some trouble for yourself, but you have to do what's right. You have to do what's right for the country. I will tell you, we are both in this to do what's right for the country. That's one thing I...
Yep. Fast forward. Let's get him on the stage real quick. Okay, there you go. Kind of almost look similar like Trump. I was trying to. There you go.
He's so jacked.
Sorry?
He's so
Great
jacked.
person. I've known him.
He saw what?
He's jacked. He's in great shape.
Yeah. Hold on. Sorry.
I'll say this. He is a brilliant. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, President Trump. Thank you. A few hours after the assassination attempt at Butler, I got a call from a safe food advocate named Kelly Means, who's been fighting for many years to try to end the corruption at CDC and FDA and USDA.
Hold on. Who did?
That's who he's talking about. This book. His sister.
Okay, I didn't hear that correctly. What?
He's talking about Callie Means.
Is that his sister?
Callie and Casey Means wrote this book. Callie's a guy,
Oh, okay.
and this is his sister, and they wrote this book.
Oh, wow.
So just so you know where he's going with this. Just
Oh, I didn't know that. Are you serious? What the?
They were on Tucker.
I didn't see that Tucker interview yet.
They were on Tucker on August 16th. I think it's the best Tucker podcast I've ever seen. I think it's better than Putin.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah. So now that this all makes so much more sense now.
Got it.
And these institutions.
That's not me, guys. That's oh no. There you go.
Institutions, these regulatory agencies are actually run by the big food processing companies, the big ag and the chemical companies that they're supposed to regulate. And he said to me that he'd been advising me for many years and on my campaign. And he told me that night that he was also advising President Trump. And he asked if I would talk to President Trump. And I said, of course. And about a few minutes later, I got a call from the president. And we talked. We had a very good talk. And then he invited me to come see him the next day. And I went to Minneapolis and saw him. We met again a couple of weeks later in Florida. And we talked about, not about the things that separate us because we don't agree on everything, but on the values and the issues that bind us together.
Can we repeat that, Mr. Kennedy? Hold on, give me 1 second, and then we all should know by now what he said. But let me for you people out there who have a hard time in freaking listening.
Talked about, not about the things that separate us because we don't agree on everything, but on the values and the issues that bind us together. And one of the issues that he talked about.
There you go. It doesn't matter. It shouldn't matter now. It should be for America. You know, it should be only America. We should be caring about this country. You know, period. I don't give a rat's ass if a dog is humping a freaking goat over there in freaking Egypt. I don't care. What does that have to do with America? You know, I mean, you know, unless some unhumane things going on over there, then okay, yeah, then we can, you know, whatever, talk about it or whatever the case is. But to be able to just, you know, to like we should be worrying about our country. The Biden and Harris administration, they're not even doing that stuff.
Mm-mm.
No.
Well, and they've caused so much division, and most of that division that has been caused has been intentional through using things like fifth generation warfare and psyops and things like that. Like they have paid provocateurs and people that will go in and intentionally create division, like someone that, you know, you'll see in your on our side, you
Mhm.
know, or even, and obviously I'm sure it happens on the left as well, that they come in and they're Mr. Patriot, blah, 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 but then they start planting weird little seeds. You know, you start paying attention to some of the stuff that they post, some of the things that they'll comment, and you're like,
Mhm.
you're trying to stir the pot.
Right.
And like you can see it now, even with this whole thing with like Lila Rose and the abortion thing. And now she's telling anybody who is pro-life to not vote for Trump because she's doing single issue. And I think, you know, I'm not saying that she's a paid shill by any means. I don't know her, anything really about her.
Mhm.
But there are people that are paid to create division. And I'm not saying she's paid to create division. I'm saying that putting out some statements when we need to be focusing on unity
Yes.
and finding, instead of focusing on the things that we disagree on, we need to focus on the things that we do agree on.
Right.
And we can come together because those are the more important issues. And I love that he said that. Like, we disagree, but we
Yes.
also, there's so much more that we can agree on.
See, and I'm glad I'm glad he said that, because you know what? I was looking at his policies. Some just told me to go check out his policies, and I think I wasn't going to bring this up, but his policies are not too far from my opinion. This is my opinion, guys out there. It seems like it almost aligns with Trump in a way.
Mhm.
So there's kind of
Ish.
like you. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Ish. They're
Yeah.
Trump-ish.
Yeah. So would you think he is he an old school Democrat, like, or like, well, would you consider him a Democrat? He sounds more of a conservative kind of thing.
He's a Kennedy Democrat, and Kennedy Democrats are old school, like his uncle, like his father, which is why they needed him gone. They needed them gone. I mean, you can really go down rabbit holes with this, but
Right.
they needed those Kennedys gone because they were promoting things like what Trump wants. That's why they were taken out. And he's posted this, like, why he aligns with MAGA and why he wants to make America healthy again and make America great again,
Mm-hmm.
because he wants it to be focused on America. He wants it to be focused on saving our children. And he's very much aligned with his father and his uncle.
Yeah.
The Democratic Party that they show us today,
Mm-hmm.
that we see today, is not Kennedy Democrat. Those are very different things, and we just need to call them what they are. They're communists.
Yep.
This new Democratic Party, they're not true Democrats. He, in my opinion, is a true Democrat. When I think of what a Democrat used to be,
Right.
for freedom, for autonomy, for protecting the Constitution, like the old school ACLU, like
Right.
fighting for civil liberties, things like that. That's what I think of.
Yep.
I also lived in Massachusetts in that Kennedy Democrat environment and was raised by Kennedy Democrats. Like, my mom's side of the family are Kennedy Democrats, and they are very reasonable. They're very well educated. That's what I think of.
Yeah. Yeah.
But whatever this is now is not it.
Well, especially when you have him leaving the Democratic Party, and it's there's articles out there, guys, that he tried to whatchamacallit, ask for like protection, because you know what I'm saying?
Denied him Secret Service protection.
Yeah.
They tried to keep him off the ballot. They were
Right.
taking him like such the same kind of lawfare that they have been conducting against Trump, they've been doing to him as well. And now they were fighting to keep him off the ballot, and now they're fighting to keep him on the ballot because they know that they're playing chess. And if they take him off, if he takes himself off the ballot in swing states, then she's gonna lose. So he wants to take his name off swing states, and they're like, no, you can't. Now you have to stay on. But you didn't want him on there in the first place, fucker. Sorry.
No, you're good. No, it's fine. Yeah, speaking of that, thank you for bringing that up. So yeah, so here are the 10 states, battle states right now that he just filed in Arizona. Real quick, and he said Kennedy filed paperwork to remove his name from Arizona ballot on Thursday, the day before announcing the suspension of his campaign. And it has it here on X.
Yep.
The Arizona Secretary of State. So he had to file it. You know, some states have deadlines. He's going to be off from Florida. So Georgia, it says Kennedy asked to be removed from the ballot in Georgia on Monday, the same day an administrative law judge ruled that Kennedy and his electors were not qualified to appear on Georgia's presidential ballot. In a decision, Judge Michael Malayi found that Kennedy had his 16 electors. So I'm sorry, he's not going to be on the ballot in Georgia.
But he is in Michigan.
I'm sorry?
I think he is in Michigan.
Yep. He is in Michigan, though, because they basically said he was too late.
No, what I want to know is, did Michigan fight to keep him off the ballot initially?
Right. That's a good question.
Because I know he was battling like New York and stuff like that to get his name even on the ballot.
Mm-hmm. Didn't he have to get like million signatures or something like that to be on on the ballots?
Yeah, and the crazy thing about, I kind of heard it. I was half listening. Like he's a New York citizen. He's a New York resident.
Okay.
And he has been. And they were giving him issues with his residency.
Mm. Wow.
Oh, yeah, exactly. They're going to cheat in Michigan again. 100%. That's exactly why they're doing it. Charlie just said, no, they want to cheat in Michigan again.
Yeah.
That's 100%.
That's
why they're doing it.
But Michigan aren't they mostly, well, in that one particular part of Muslims? Don't they have like little Muslim groups or something like that in Michigan?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And right now they're from what I was reading is they're against this administration, that they're not going to even want to. They even said that they're thinking about not even voting.
The Muslim population?
Yes.
And this is what confuses me.
Oh. Go ahead. Yes, Detroit.
You got pro-Hamas people demonstrating at the convention, but she's supposed to be pro-Hamas. But then they virtue signaled themselves into a circle.
Yes.
And they're just like, and I guess maybe if I was in it and I was a virtue signaler, then I could understand it, but I don't. Like, I'm looking at it from the outside. I'm like, I don't even know. Do you guys even know why you don't like each other? Like, I don't think that they know why they don't like each other or who they're even supposed to like. Like, they have to be told who to like and who not to like. They can't make these opinions on their own. It's very confusing. It's so confusing to me.
It's like, why does a dog chase his tail? You know what I'm saying? That's what you're watching. You're just laughing at, we're just sitting there laughing at him. Like, dude, you're just chasing your tail, but
eating their own. I mean, we're just watching them eat their own. And it's,
that too.
I know when someone's like, yeah, patriot, constitutionalist, whatever, like, for the most part, there's some division there. Like, there's some people that are pro-Israel, some people that are against Israel, whatever. But that's across the board anyway. I don't think that that's like a proper gauge of who's really in this unity thing. But when someone says like patriot, whatever, I pretty much know what your beliefs are.
Right.
But when someone's like, I'm a Democrat, I don't have a clue. Because they don't even know what they stand for.
Yeah.
Okay, Detroit and Lansing are blue. The rest of the state is red, but somehow the whole state voted blue. No, yeah. I mean, is the majority of the population in Detroit and Lansing is that why that they would be blue? Like, how big is that population? Because I know the UP is pretty red. The people that live on the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, like those are some hardcore, like homesteading types.
Yeah,
Like, they live in the wilderness. They wrestle bears and stuff. Oh God, yeah, Whitmer's awful.
Yeah, she's a trip.
Oh, she scares me. Her face scares me.
Yeah, they all got that crazy eye look. You know what I mean? Like,
Ew.
jeez.
What is up? Did you see that picture of all of those like liberal women at the convention? They're like all kind of grouped together, but they all have the crazy eyes, and it's like this is what you see when you wake up on an island after you've been sedated for a long time, and they're like, you got a woman. And that was a concept I had. God, they're so creepy. They're so creepy.
Yo, you gotta send that to me. Yeah.
I gotta find it. Do you know how many pictures I have saved in this stupid phone?
Hey, I'm the same way too, because I gotta save them because they might, you know what I'm saying?
They might take them down, so I gotta
Thank
save
you.
them.
Exactly.
I have everything since 2020 saved in my phone.
Oh, really? Wow. You got some storage. You got a backup SM card or whatever, SD card, whatever they call it these days.
This is a new phone, and then I still have my old phone, and then I think I have the phone before that.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah.
So, wow. So in Nevada, he's too late. He said they missed that August 20th deadline to request. It's state law basically. That's what Nevada's stating. So he'll be on there. He'll be on Nevada, North Carolina, 3-2 vote. Denied a request by the We the People. So he'll be in North Carolina as well. So they basically
need to understand the assignment that if they live in a battleground state, that they need to vote for Trump. Even if Kennedy's on the ballot, they need to just understand the assignment. That's what he's telling them to do. That's what he wanted them to do.
Right.
That if you're in a swing state, I don't care if you want to vote for me and I'm still on the ballot, you need to vote for Trump. And I think he maybe needs to make that explicitly clear because they're doing some lawfare stuff here and preventing him from removing himself from the ballots. So,
well, right after actually, matter of fact, he did say that though. In that little interview that he had with these people. This is 48 minutes long, guys. You can go check this out. It says RFK Jr. drops out, endorses Trump's full speech. So yeah, go check that out. But he does say it in this video, though. I don't know what timestamp he says it in, but he does says in it. He said the exact same thing that you said.
Yeah, in swing states, vote for Trump.
Yeah.
And I think it just needs to be reiterated a lot because I still see people posting on Twitter like, well, he's still on the ballot, so I want to vote for him. Like, no, you need to understand the assignment. Like,
right. Yeah.
Do what if you support him, then you need to, like, if Trump told us, you need to vote for him.
Yeah.
I mean, I would be skeptical.
Right.
Because I have my own brain, but I would consider it.
I'm not gonna lie. If there wasn't a Trump and he was running, I would actually the only thing that's questionable is his VP, like his V. What's gonna happen to Shanahan though? What's gonna happen to her?
I like her.
Really?
I like her,
but she's extreme.
She posted something defending Trump today.
What?
On Twitter.
Bruh.
Somebody was attacking him, like saying that he's selling all of these different products or whatever to pay his legal fees. And she was like, I would do the same thing. In fact, I'm considering having my own skincare, like tallow-based skincare line, because I've been subjected to all of the same kind of lawfare and I have legal fees. So I might start selling stuff. Like there's nothing wrong with what he's doing. And I saw that. I was like, hell yes. Okay. I will buy your tallow for my thing.
Well,
Absolutely.
the only the only thing that throws me off with Kennedy is his gun, his 2A thing, comment that he made. But well, also too, he said something about vaccines, but I'll have to go back and
He's anti that. Like that's why they have removed him from a lot of social media and stuff.
Right. Well, the thing about it is that he says something. I think I saw it last year. I'm not sure. I think it was last year or something like that. There was a video clip, and I didn't research it for some reason because I'm like, dude, Trump's in it. I'm just gonna vote. I'm voting for Trump. Period. So you can't sway me or whatever. You know what I mean? So, but I'm just saying, if you take Trump out of the equation, I probably would end up voting for RFK, to be honest with you, because he to me, he sounds more like what we were just talking about earlier, just like I mean, you know what I mean? I mean, I'm just because my head was itching, but yeah.
I'm going to vote for anybody who protects the First Amendment.
Yes.
And it's really, for me, it's as simple as that. And this administration, and they've done nothing to protect the First Amendment. In fact, they try daily to destroy the First Amendment.
Yes.
And we see that over and over and over again. And I heard this, who was it? I can't remember his name. He's some like Bitcoin, cyber, whatever. He was on Tucker. And he said to Tucker, because he's from the Middle East, and he came over here, as he was older. Mm-hmm. And he's like, I love this country, and I love this country because you have the First Amendment, and Americans need to understand that we have to protect the First Amendment the way we would our children.
Yes.
We have to fight and protect the First Amendment, because without it, the republic falls. Mm-hmm. If we are not allowed to speak freely, then we're prisoners.
Yep.
And that's it. And the only way to protect the one is with the two.
Yeah. Exactly. And there's a video on Facebook that had RK saying he was like, basically he was talking to Glenn Beck, because Glenn Beck called him out on it. He's like, well, he said basically, like, number one, I at a time in my life I was against guns because his father and his uncle.
That's understandable.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So I can do with that, but he's like, but I believe in the Constitution. I'm a basically constitutionalist. Yeah. So, but Glenn Beck's like, well, you can't. He's like, no, he's like, he goes, back in my days when I was growing up, you can carry a rifle in your truck, and nobody, and all of a sudden after, and nobody would get shot. You know what I'm saying? School shootings or whatever. You wouldn't hear nothing about it. But he's saying, like, he said after Columbine, it was, the school shootings started ramping up, and then he's like, the way he spoke on that interview, like the like 5 minutes or 4 or 5 minutes a snippet, I was like, this dude was he was like, I want to get to the root cause of it, because it might have been that these kids were on Prozac, or so I'm not sure, but he said the Prozac or whatever the case is, some kind of cause some side effects and stuff like that. He's like, it might be that, or it might be the video game. It's like, what's causing this? Because I went from a no school shooting, riding up and having guns in their car, and nobody gets shot up, versus now it's like, you got a freaking, mass shooting every 21 hours or something like that in America.
Well, and I appreciate anybody that's going to be willing to say, like, we need to get to the root cause, because you can't heal anything. You can't heal what is fundamentally wrong with our society without understanding what the root cause is. You can't say, well, guns kill people. No, they don't.
Mm-hmm.
People do that.
Right.
Regardless of the instrument that they choose, because it's not an instrument problem. It is a fundamental spiritual sickness that has permeated our society.
Yep.
And he wants to find the root cause. He wants to do it with that. He wants to do it with healthcare, with
Right.
children, and getting us healthy again.
Yeah.
We deserve to be healthy and we deserve to be free. And true freedom is being free from the medical establishment and big pharma.
Yes.
In my opinion, to me, that is the definition of freedom for me, is to not have to be chained like, oh, I got to get my prescriptions this month. Oh, I got to do, I got to see my doctor this month and I got to get this. And to me, that you feel like a slave. Like that's how I lived for 20 something years.
Mm.
And I'm completely free of that. And it's amazing. Like if I showed you my medicine cabinet right now, you would laugh. It's all tinctures. Like I take herbs. I haven't taken a prescription medication in over a year.
Oh, congrats. Wow. Nice.
And so that's like when I heard these people talking on Tucker, and then I found out that these are the people that are consulting with not only RFK, but with Trump too. Like there's something really magical that happened in that podcast.
Yeah.
When you hear her talk, she has such passion. And it's like God is moving through her to help heal people. It's really amazing. Like I mean, I have chills now thinking about it. They are truly committed. And this is before I even knew that they had anything to do with RFK or Trump. I had no idea. I was like, who are these people? I need to read this book. I need to know all of the stuff. And she is really deeply committed to healing people.
See, and with me, like I've always said, and I'll say this to the end, like with me, it's about policies. You know what I'm saying? And I just these government officials, man, they make it so freaking like they make it so hard, but it's so easy. You know what I mean? Just go by your Constitution, go by the Bill of Rights. Bam, that's it.
It is, and I hate when people say the Constitution is a living, breathing document, meaning that it's living and breathing and subject to change and evolution. It is not. I am a Scalia constitutionalist.
Scalia.
Yeah. I'm Scalia constitutionalist. It is not a living, breathing, evolving document. The founding fathers were very specific in how they worded everything. The right to bear arms. They didn't say the right to bear, certain kinds of rifles. They did not get specific because they knew that technology and things would change over time, and they had to account for that if they wanted their document to last hundreds of years.
Right.
And hopefully continue to go on as long as the left keeps its paws off of it.
Yeah.
They intentionally did these things. Scalia. Also, he didn't just magically die.
No, and that but oh my God, you know what? I want to do a conspiracy podcast, bro. I'm serious. Because I would go nuts. Like seriously, because the way he did, it was fishy. Yeah, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. That's bullshit.
That's bullshit.
Exactly.
I
agree. Okay, so all right. So, well, you know what? I'm not gonna even go on with these articles because we actually covered mostly everything what RFK was saying anyway. And basically that's all in a nutshell. He's worried about our generation. And then that funeral, that interview, that whatever that I'm sorry, that what is it? he ends up going into detail. He's basically worrying about the generations because he's 70, for Pete's sake, he's what, 70 years old. So
Mhm.
he's been seeing like generations, and he's like he said that in that little thing when he was saying that he was endorsing Trump, that he's been like, the kids are our future basically,
Mhm.
and we need to help them. We need a, you know because we can't have a sick country. You have a sick country, we have a weak country. You know what I'm saying? So we can't defend ourselves if we're sick. And let's,
You can't defend yourself if you're sick, and you are also easier to control,
yep,
manipulate. You're more vulnerable. You're tied to the system. You're dependent on them, and it all comes down to control.
yep,
But when you're healthy and you're strong, then you're free and you're autonomous, which is what we are intended to be. We have inalienable rights, and they are trying to strip that from us by keeping us addicted, by keeping us sick and obese, and all of those things. They can, with it takes work. It's not easy,
right,
but most of the disorders and the things that people are dying from now are things that are completely preventable with proper diet and vitamins and supplements.
yep,
And I'm not saying like what kind of stuff, like the stuff you buy at the store, but
right,
like supplementing with specific kinds of vitamins for your blood type. Like you get blood work done, you say, okay, this is where I'm deficient, this is what I need, and like actually looking at your blood work. I mean, she talks about it all in here, but like having a doctor who just looks and says like, okay, it's within normal range, you're fine. Meanwhile, you're not,
mm-hmm,
because
yep,
there's so many different things that connect to each other, and
yep,
like they have to balance off of each other. Like you could have low levels of one thing and high levels of another thing, but that means if you have those different kinds of levels, that something's wrong over here.
yeah,
Everybody's body is different, but at the end of the day, we all want homeostasis. Like
yep,
we're a machine.
yep, yep. Your
We
body's
run perfectly, but it's all
yep,
this shit that they're giving us, the microplastics and all of the
right,
pesticides and everything. All those are our hormone disruptors, and they're making us sick.
mm-hmm,
Like they're poisoning us.
yep. And
Sorry.
if
This is like my biggest thing. I'm very passionate about this. I'm sorry.
no, you're good. Tulsi Gabbard, guys, ends up on a Trump team. So she's actually, from what reports were saying, that that basically she's prepping Trump into into the Harris debate. When they get into the debate, so she's prepping Trump, and she ends up.
Kamala.
I'm sorry.
She spanked Kamala in
Oh,
2020.
she did. Yeah, she did.
She
No
owned
doubt. Yeah, she owned her. It's so bad that she dropped out. Kamala did.
before even getting to Iowa. She dropped out.
Yeah, jeez. But yeah, I mean, Tulsi Gabbard. Man, yeah, we'll talk about her later, next time. But I kind of like, I gotta throw somebody, but whatever. So anyway, she ends up joining the Trump train. And guys, if you, ladies and gentlemen, if you're not seeing what's going on, like, these are prominent Democrats. I mean, you got a generational Democrat that, like, say basically, screw you guys if you guys are not gonna support me, kind of thing. I'm going independent. And you have another one that just came off of the, not Jess, but well, actually Jess, right? Because she's been off of the Democrat plantation since when? Last year or what?
Well, I started to notice her doing more patriot stuff, I think in 2020.
Mm-hmm.
And no, not 2020, 2022. But she was WEF.
Yes, I was trying to stay away from that, but yeah. So
And I don't know enough about it. I
Yeah.
remember seeing a picture of like young WEF people,
Right.
her on it and Dan Crenshaw. And so when she started really kind of coming over to our side, I was like, ugh, like I had my guard up.
Yeah, same here. Yeah.
And then I think probably over the past couple months, I don't know, when she got busted at the airport with that SSSS thing, like she's a problem with TSA.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Um,
About that.
I was like, all right, well, maybe because they wouldn't do that to their own. If she was,
Uh-huh.
I don't think they would do that to their own. I don't know. I don't. I like her. I want to like her and I want to trust her. But I think
Yeah.
anybody that's involved with the WEF is a little weird to me.
So is she really involved in it, or is she just
She was at one point.
okay? Yeah.
And I don't know to what extent. I don't know.
Yeah.
I saw there was like a WEF young leadership kind of thing.
Mhm.
And I have to go back and look through my millions of pictures because I have a screenshot of it from 2022 somewhere.
Well,
But she was on this flyer kind of thing with Dan Crenshaw.
yeah. So also Trump said too. There's more Democrats that are going to be coming over to their side or somebody. I don't know if it's RFK, but just to make it real quick because I know we got to go soon because we're running a little too late. But anyway, just real quick. Yeah, there's other there apparently there's more people coming over too, more Democrats.
Who do you think it's going to be?
Well, you know what? I don't know. It's dude. I have no clue, but I know one of them is not going to be. You know what? Hold on. You know what? It's funny because I just saw a TikTok video that said that Donald Trump is like recruiting the Avengers or the X-Men. If you look at Tulsi Gabbard, she looked like Rogue, remember?
Yep.
And RK looks like Beast.
Yep. I've seen that.
So,
I might be crazy. I think maybe Fetterman.
you know what? Yeah, I can see that. I can see that.
He didn't go to the DNC.
Okay. And
The only thing I worry about is that Pennsylvania election and how legit that was. And if he goes over to the other side, that they might. I don't know. Maybe Manchin. And maybe Manchin.
well, I could see Manchin. I could see him coming over because he's somewhat right there with RFK in a way. I would say. I don't know. I could be wrong. But
he often votes with Republicans. So I can see him. I don't know. I can't shake this Fetterman feeling, which I don't like having Fetterman on my brain because, but I have this Fetterman feeling.
Well, I believe it because I have it. I think it was last YouTube the podcast that we did. You were in there too. No, I did it by myself. He said something about how the Republican he said something about the Democrat Party doing what they're doing kind of thing, and it's like it's basically ridiculous.
Yeah.
And it's and RK said too, he challenged he's like, well, I like the Kamala Harris deal situation in Biden deal. He's like, I question that too. So I was like, yeah, well, and you know what? I want to say, I'm gonna put it to you. I think it might be Newsom coming over too, just to save face.
I could see it. I can. He's been doing some weird shit
Yes, he has. Yep.
and saying some stuff
Mm-hmm.
that's different for him,
Yep.
like a little less Hitlerish
Yep.
and a little more. I don't know who's less than. I mean, there's lots of people that's less than Hitler, but like cleaning up the tent cities and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But then he goes and he's behind this legislation to hand $150,000 to new home buyers, like illegal immigrant home buyers. So
He hasn't signed that yet, right?
I thought it got passed.
Oh,
I mean, that's insane.
it is.
I would have liked that.
Word, G. Word.
I would have gotten rid of my PMI. That would have been nice.
Oh, so real quick, you did hear about Cornel West, right? About how
He's kind of coming over too, right?
No, he's staying on the ballot, but I don't know. I have a video here, but I'm not gonna show it. I'll because we're pressing for time. But basically he doesn't like Kamala Harris. He doesn't either. He might be coming over.
That'd be interesting, wouldn't it?
Yeah. They actually Michigan fought to keep him on the ballot.
Same.
After
Okay.
But the Biden and Harris administration are telling him to take his name off the ballot, and they'll give him incentives.
That's right. I did see that. They're trying to incentivize him to get off the ballot, and I think that's what turned him off with it.
Yep. Facts.
Getting interesting.
Very. But guys, yeah, it's just gonna get bigger. It's like we were saying earlier in the podcast. It's if hardcore, see, which I don't. Why would RFK be a Democrat and to the system that killed his family, basically? Why would he would be on the same side as people that killed us? Well, allegedly. But
Probably
even though,
because a lot of that has only really recently come to light, maybe.
That's true. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, I can see what you're saying. Yeah.
And I don't know that it was necessarily them. I think this uniparty has been running for a long time, and it was both sides that could have been responsible for it. I mean, wasn't George Bush down there?
Yes, he was. Thank you. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, you just jogged my memory because of that. Yeah. Thank you. Yes, you did. It's both sides.
I think it's both sides. So I mean, I've said this before, the Republicans and the Democrats are two different wings of the same dirty bird.
Yeah.
Exactly. And they don't like us. Like, I don't identify with Republicans. Like the traditional Republicans. I never have.
Right.
I've always been more of a libertarian, like I'm a constitutionalist. I'm not going to fuck with you. Don't fuck with me.
Yep.
Just have a good moral compass.
Yep.
Live autonomously. I don't need the government to tell me what the difference between right and wrong is, because I inherently know those things. Like, don't hurt people. Don't steal from people.
Yeah.
Those, and I cannot understand people that need big daddy government to tell them how to do all that.
I don't either. I don't get it either. It's like, you know what? To be honest with you, in my opinion, in my theory, I blame Star Wars. I blame all these,
Star Wars. I'm going to tell you that.
Yeah, 15 credits for this. Oh, that's cool. For some reason, that's freaking cool to people. I don't know. I know I'm more of I'm anti-fuck, and whatever the case is. No, I don't need the government telling me to get off my business, bro.
Right.
Like, get out of here.
Like, I don't think it's appropriate for me to say get off my junk because I don't have one, but
Exactly.
get off of it.
Exactly. Get it. Yeah.
Function. Like, my parents raised me well. I have a good moral compass. I know what's right. I know what's wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, there are some shades of gray because this is life.
Right.
But I don't need to look to legislative affairs to tell me how to be a good human being.
Yep.
You know?
Exactly.
And I do believe that people are inherently good. And
Right.
like the stuff that we're seeing now is just insane and
Right. It is.
not of the good.
Nope. Nope.
It is. You said a battle between good and evil, and it is.
Yeah. It's no Democrat because even the Democrats are coming over and they're just like, I can't do this. You got people like, the politicians, like, they say I can't do this anymore. Like, there was this one lady on that went viral. I guess she was a senator. She's like, you know what? I can't do this anymore. I can't. Like, there's been the attacks on kids and stuff like that. I just can't do it. This is not the reason why I came to protect the people, not afflict harm on them.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree.
Yeah. So, all right, guys. But before we go, we're going to end the show there. I hope you guys found this very very entertaining and somewhat educational. But entertaining is what we're going for. But yeah. But go. The research is out there, guys. I mean, if like I said, it's like we've been saying, it's a battle between good and evil. What's right and wrong. So, get your head out of your asses. Get if a mean tweet hurt you, so what? Get over it. Scroll up, block it, whatever the case is. But when it comes to policies, you need to vote for policies. Stay out of that. I'm not trying to tell people how to vote, but this is what intelligent voters vote on: is policies, not because of the person.
Don't vote with your feelings or your vagina.
Yeah, or your man telling you or a woman telling you what to do.
Exactly.
Who to vote for? I'm sorry, my bad.
You can vote by yourself.
Exactly. All right. So, last but not least, get your mind out of the gutter, guys. Yep. It'll grow on you, buddy. It'll grow on you. This is a guy that this is from Instagram, Oliver Mack. I'm sharing it with you guys right now. I don't know if you've seen this. This one. He
yeah, this is good.
Leave it there, because
No, you're not going to leave it there
oh, why?
because I can't stand them.
Do you not support tampons in men's bathrooms?
No, I don't support tampons in men's bathrooms
Why?
because tampons are for women. Where are they going to stick it up their ass? Get it the fuck out of here!
Well,
Get it out of my property!
It looks good there, though. Wait, don't touch my sign. That's my sign.
I don't give a shit. They're a bunch of fucking communists.
You didn't address me by my pronouns.
What are you? He, she, fucking transgender. Is what you are.
I'm Two-Spirit.
Two-Spirit. That's funny. Oh my gosh, that's good. All right, Bunny, you want to plug in your socials, ma'am?
Where do I do that? Or do I just say it?
Just say it, yeah.
Okay, on Instagram, I'm what am I? Bunny Unleashed. Bunny _Unleashed.
Yeah, there you go.
And then on X, I am JMW5424.
Okay. Cool. And you know what, guys? You can follow Liberty to Death Podcast on YouTube and on Rumble and on X. Yes, we're on X. See you guys back here on the 20th. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We're going to have Stevie on, possibly Relentless Bunny again. Oh, yeah. And then Trigger will be on. And then we got another special guest. Oh, yeah. And catch up on the topics too, and beware of the topic because we're not gonna put this topic on YouTube. We're gonna put it on Rumble and X because yeah. But anyway, guys out there, thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. We really appreciate the interaction. Bye. So yeah, like, share, and subscribe, and And see you in a couple weeks. And yeah, see you later. Bye.
Bye.